Welcome back and welcome back everyone to another episode of Business Talks. I am your host, Chawanne Burns. In today's episode, we're going to talk about Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard in Thornton Township, they had another board meeting. It was pretty interesting. Tiffany Henyard, she wanted some things to pass as far as the budget and other items that was on line items that was on the budget bill, and it failed because she is spending the township money without any regards to, hey, you have to get the budget or the board approved to spend this money. She's still operating the township like it's her own personal piggy bank. Okay, so we'll talk about that, and we got some other things that I want to talk about as far as Joe Biden, and all that on another episode of Business Talks.
Something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad. Looks a little something like this. Looks a little bit like I can't miss. Hey, this is what you call a bad. What? This is what you call a bad.
That's right. You guys put in the chat. Let me know where you're viewing from. Please put in the chat. Let me know where you're viewing from. I see we have Brian in the building. Hello. Plants for Life. What a pretty face this morning. Makeup is gorgeous. Thank you. I decided to put my face on. Thank you so much. So yeah, you guys put in the chat. Let me know where you are viewing from. Okay, just I don't want to talk about this for a long time, but I thought it was pretty interesting that Joe Biden was, I think, at a school or town hall meeting somewhere, and he met with some constituents, and the kids had on MAGA shirts, and some adults had on MAGA shirts, and it's crazy because they got Joe Biden to put a MAGA hat on, and I believe he even signed MAGA hat. And let me just share this. So I thought it was pretty interesting that he will actually put it on, and maybe he was just joking around, or being a good sport, but he actually put it on. Okay, so let me just share this with you, and you guys tell me what you think about this. And you know what? This might be one of those things that somebody this might be a thing that somebody's making a joke about, but this is the actual video.
Put it on. Come on. There's no night for him. Especially do a selfie. There he is. Hey, I'm proud of you now. Hey, they're good. They're good. You cut the fried chicken. I don't know if you like it.
So he said, hell no. I don't know what's going on, you guys. They asked him to put it on. He said, hell no, or sign it. He said, hell no. And he ended up putting it on his hat. Does this mean anything? No, it doesn't. But you think does this shows like this is good sportsmanship? I guess. But I wonder what Kamala Harris is thinking. Like, why would you put on the MAGA hat? You guys put in chat. Let me know what you think about that. I tried to look for some news articles about this, but I didn't see. I didn't see no actual news articles, but TMZ is showing President Biden and Donald Trump supporter tease each other before POTUS puts on a red MAGA hat, and there were jokes about Biden's age, Trump conspiracy theories. A new video from President's viral moment Wednesday in Pennsylvania shows the build up to Biden briefly donning a Trump 2024 cap. There's a lot of playful banter between Biden and local men. So, and he's signing one of his caps. Some of these kids in the background, actually, it looks like they're at a fire station, but some of the kids in the background, they had on MAGA hats and the MAGA shirt. And Biden signs a cap and tells the man he's going to need the Trump 2024 hat the guy's wearing. And folks in the crowd shout for Biden to wear it. And after said he ain't going that far, he puts on a Trump hat on top of the cap he's already wearing, then takes it off his head a few seconds after smiling at the crowd and drawing cheers. So the guy shook his hand. Well, we already know Trump, and I knew this before. Trump was saying during their back and forth, debate, Trump was saying that, yeah, I hear Joe Biden doesn't really like Kamala. So is this a snub to Kamala? I'm not for sure. I don't know. This is interesting though. Let's get to some of your. Indigo says seen a low Sinola. Larry is tuning in Far West Fort Worth. Steve Payne, Seattle, Washington. We have Jeff Monsoon from Lucedale, Missouri. Beth is high in the chat. I am from Dalton. Thank you for tuning in. Plants out in California. Plants for Life, standing strong for Dalton. Kennard the DJ, what is good? Larry, since you put on lip gloss, I put on some deodorant. Okay, Larry. Beth saying, looking good, Chawanne. Thank you. Anger mismanagement says it's another distractions from Bidenomics discussion. Exactly. Beth is saying is that artificial intelligence? That first video did look like it was artificial intelligence, the way they put it on, but apparently it's not. And Beth from Chicago, hello in the chat. Felt the prayers of many people Tuesday night. Okay, so let's get to our main topic of the hour. Okay, Tiffany Henyard. Okay, I don't understand why Tiffany Henyard thinks she could go around spend people money and have no type of accountability for the money she spends. She's saying, "Oh, we put it on there on the paper, so you should pay for it." No, that's not how it works, Tiffany. Just because you put it on the paper, that doesn't mean you're supposed to be spending it. It doesn't make any sense. But still, she goes on and acts like the Thornton Township trustees is doing wrong. Like they're the criminals here. Okay. And actually they are not. Okay, let me just go to Lansing Journal. And this meeting was kind of hostile. They had some, I don't know if these are police officers. You guys put in the chat, I don't know. Are these police officers or they're just security guards that were standing over one lady? They like blocking her way. Like, why was they standing over her for long periods of time? I don't know. Maybe Tiffany says she felt threatened by one of the residents, but I'm not for sure. Let's get started. Okay, this is the start of the meeting. Let me just go to this.
Is there a motion to approve the Gospel Fest? Is there a motion? Is there a second? All right, second. Any discussion? Call around.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right. Is there a motion to approve the House Fest? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Second. Any discussion? Call around.
Trustee Gray Everett.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve bingo? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Second. Any discussion? Call around.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Jones.
No.
Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right. Next, is there a motion to approve text side? Is there a motion? Is there?
It seemed like Tiffany is losing at the beginning of the meeting on all angles. So Tiffany, she fuming. She is fuming. And I don't know why she's, well, we'll see. Because I know the meeting's going to go off the rails.
Is there a second?
I'd like to make an amended motion for text tabby. I would suggest that we can still have it, and there is a net 30 account for food. So you can order food for the seniors for the net 30 account, but there are no additional items approved for that. No additional spending.
Well, it's no additional anything. You guys asked for ordinance, and you guys created an ordinance. I tried to explain to the residents that you guys' goal was to shut down everything here at Thornton Township, which is exactly what you did when you passed the ordinance at the last scheduled board. In doing so, you told us, and I quote, put everything together, show us a budget, tell us what you want to spend, what events you want to approve, and we did that. We did that, we presented it before you guys still said no. So that was the agenda the entire time. You guys are not trying to include residents in operations as it relates to anything goes on in Thornton Township or anything that we set forth as a team. You guys' goal is just to say no. And that's sad, because what is your reason for saying no to any of this stuff? And y'all know it'd be over 500 people down here for Big Bingo. So it said that y'all even voted no for Big Bingo. It said that you vote no for Tech Savvy. Tech Savvy is where people can come and learn how to use their devices, which is their computers, their phones, and they can learn how to put things on their devices so that they will know what to do. Excuse me, guys, we're in a board meeting. Please, we have to be in order while we finish our board meeting so other people can hear us that wants to hear what I have to say. So for you guys to vote this stuff down is not fair to the residents. And y'all not giving no excuse or no reason or rational reason there is of why you're voting no. Can you please tell me why you're voting no for all the things for the residents? Because we did what y'all said. Y'all wrote the law. Okay, so whose fault is that we don't have a passed budget? I put it on here several times for you guys to do your job, to come here and vote for a budget, and you all say no. You vote and you say no after no after no. And then it's on the agenda again today. So what's your excuse for not doing what you're supposed to do? And anybody that know how it works, you still do operations. Operations don't stop because you guys chose not to pass a budget. That's your job. Your job is to legislate and pass a budget. People get mad when I say, let me educate you. And that's why you go to
Tiffany. Okay, yeah, they're supposed to legislate and pass the budget. Okay, that's you're absolutely correct. But you are not. Daily operations does not include buying cakes every day. I mean, how many cakes are you buying? You guys, if you haven't seen this, I don't know how many people actually sat and watched this video, but Carmen Carlisle decided to take off certain items off the bills to be approved, and Tiffany went back and forth wanting her to read the items, and actually Robert Hunt ended up reading the items, and they had like 900 cakes on there. Like, what are you doing? How many cakes does the seniors need? Cake and ice cream. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And then they had other items like gift cards for bingo night. Like, what are you doing? I say all these events, like these special events that Tiffany is holding, these are campaign events. That's why she plastered her name on everywhere. These are campaign events for her, so she could, quote unquote, get elected next year. That's if she's not behind bars.
And that's why you go to stuff. Because without the education piece, you would not know what to do and how to operate. And right now, you guys are operating with hatred in your hearts. You're operating out of feelings. You're not operating with things that's going on. And I don't think that's fair to us. I think that you guys should tell the people why you voted all these things down when you told us. And not quote, Carmen, you told us. Hey, put a budget together. We want to know line by line what items y'all want to do and what it is you're going to spend. We did that. And in doing so, here we are. And you still voted it down. You had time to talk to us, educate us. If it was something that you guys wanted to tell us that was different or you wanted to change, you had the opportunity to do that. But none of y'all, I repeat, none of y'all said anything. Then we get here and we got a grandstand on saying no for things that residents really do love. And y'all know that because a lot of y'all been a big bingo. Jerry Jones, you the senior trustee, you called our bingo numbers. You was down there parlaying with them. But now all of a sudden you saying no. So what it is that they do, Carmen, you too, all y'all was here. But now is no. Why the no? What is the problem? You got to tell me what the issues are. You have to. What's the issue? Why the no? We did what y'all said y'all want us to do, which is put a budget together and present it to the board before any events came across the board. We did that. So what is the problem now? And we got the money. So what's the problem? Go ahead, trustee.
First of all, well, it doesn't matter. First of all, the budget, just for the record, budget has been submitted to the accountants. We're waiting for that to come back, and then at that time be officially presented to the administration. But I mean, as Trustee Carlisle said, we can't continue to spend money without that in place. And even beyond that, I mean, we just had a couple events here in the past whatever month or so that just extraordinary amount of money were spent unnecessarily. So basically what we're saying, especially if Trustee Carlisle touched on it, saying when it comes to tech savvy, okay, the program's fine. You want to, serve some sandwiches or something, that's fine. But we don't need to be giving out all kinds of other things, such, gift cards, and all kinds of stuff that's not what it's about.
And we do not, it's false. We do not give out gift cards at Tech Savvy. That's not true.
Examples, whether it be bingo or text tag or whatever it may be, that's what we're saying, and that's pretty much it.
So procedurally, there's a motion brought by Trustee Carlisle to approve Tech Savvy with limited funding, is that correct? For food only, and then it looks like we're looking for a second on that motion, and then we could have discussion regarding Tech Savvy.
I have a question. What accountant is preparing a budget? Because Robert is our accountant, and he prepared a budget.
Robert's finance director, the accountants, is fair, he's the one that does it.
But he's not the one that does the budget. Y'all know, because y'all been on this board prior to me.
Okay.
Hold on,
Look it over.
hold on.
Okay.
Y'all been here way before me. And the way it goes, and the way it went, you always went to Robert Hunt, and he gave you the budget. He then talked to all department heads and asked them what did they want, what was their needs, and they put it in the budget. That's how it always went. So for you to go outside of that realm to pay someone else to do the same thing that he has done for years is wasteful spending. So for you to wait on somebody this long when you know there's a deadline to pass a budget every single year, like y'all did like clockwork, y'all know y'all supposed to pass the budget. And we did not pass a budget. It is now September. We will be in October, and we still don't have a budget. So now your rationale for not approving these events is, oh, we don't have a budget. When before you said, and I quote Carmen, you said, hey, put something together, line it out, what the expenses are, and we are fine. We get here to this meeting, and you still do not want to vote for the things you guys told us to do. That was what you guys told us to do. The trustees.
The problem is the expenses aren't fine.
Well, what's wrong with the expenses? It cannot be right now today that the expenses is not fine. Y'all had this for a long time because we put on the agenda several times. So if it was something wrong, you would have said something before now. So when we get here, hold on. So when we get here, everybody grandstand, because the whole point is to communicate and talk about whatever you got a problem with. And right now, y'all did not talk about anything you may have a problem with if it was a problem. It's just an answer of no, and that's not right. Like I said before, and Carmen and Jerry knows this. Because them residents love the events that we do here at Thornton Township. And prior to me, y'all have always had events. So I don't understand why it's a problem now that Tiffany Henyard is the supervisor when it wasn't a problem when Frank Zuccarelli was the supervisor. It's the same exact things. And they all were budgeted for. And I don't understand why it's a problem when we got a surplus in Thornton Township thanks to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard once again. Y'all had a deficit prior to me. So again, if it was something really wrong, guys, you could have said something way before now. And I still don't see anything wrong with anything, but that you guys want to just halt things here at Thornton Township, because I see y'all do nothing. But yet y'all study saying no to everything that myself and our team is coming up with. And I see no ideas from any of you. Just no to people with the ideas. Make that make sense to me.
And another thing we need to be mindful of, the bingo, this is considered getting, there's been a lot of questions that have come up that they weren't an issue when bingo started, but making an issue now. But we need to make sure that we're doing everything according to the state laws, because this is serious consequences here now. And so until that can be figured out and we have a clear understanding that the laws are being followed, then I think it's important that we stop, because the right thing that we're not opposed to anybody having fun, but the right thing still has to be done. There are laws that we follow, especially to do with the state laws,
Okay.
in order to be mindful of everything going on in the
Okay, so let's be crystal clear to the residents. For those that don't understand who Carmen was or what she was prior to being a trustee, Carmen was my assistant. She was assistant to Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany, stop doing that. You need to stop doing that. Okay, Carmen was your assistant. Now she's an elected official. You have to give the lady the respect. Even though she was riding your coattails, she's trying to be the best trustee she can, or that she knows how. Now, she admitted her wrongdoing in the past. She admitted to everyone that she did not question the process. And now she found out you threw her under the bus and how big of a liar you are. She wised up and said, hey, this is my career in my name that I have to defend, and possibly I might go to jail because of the things that you've been doing. I need to protect myself. And since I'm a trustee, I got to protect the residents. Tiffany's been spending a lot of money. And it's really ridiculous. We're going to go, when they get to the part, I'm going to show you how much money she spent for the taste. It's ridiculous.
Thank you. I don't need any comments. I'm making my statement. Thank you so much. She was my assistant. So Carmen know exactly what's going on. She know exactly what the rules are. For her to get up here in grandstand and say the opposite of what she know the truth to be. Because before we even started bingo, we did our research. And Carmen knows that. We called the lawyer. The lawyer that's sitting next to us, we called their law firm, and they told us that it was a green light. They also went across the street and asked South Holland. And South Holland said it was good. Everybody signed off on bingo, so now all of a sudden it's a problem because you guys making it into a problem. It wasn't a problem before we started. Everybody know I do not do anything without legal counsel. Legal tell us it's good, we go forward with it. So for you guys to keep putting all these blockades up just because, and again, it's election time. I keep telling people this, it's election time. People want to stop progress in Thornton Township, and that I will not stand for. So, moving on. Tech Savvy, are y'all voting for Tech Savvy? Is there a second for Tech Savvy? Second. All right, it's motion and second, call the roll.
So we're voting on trustees Carlisle amended motion with limited spending?
Correct.
Is that, okay.
Correct.
But before you start, I don't understand what's amended about it, because on the list that she has, there's nothing on it but food. So her saying it is nothing but food on the paperwork. Supplies is the forks, spoons, paper goods. Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ask questions, you will get the right answer. Just assuming what it is, that's not what.
And then another thing. So you have Tech Savvy every month. You buy forks and spoons every month and you're catering this food. Hello, if I'm getting catered, a catered event, wouldn't they supply forks and spoons? Why do you need to buy it? You guys put it in the chat. If you order food, and it doesn't even matter if it was catered, if you order food from like Panera Bread is going to give you forks and spoons. How dare you operate a business, a food business, and you don't give me the utensils to eat your food? So why do you need to buy that separately? Unless you're saying I'm going to Walmart and we actually frying the food, frying the chicken and stuff for the seniors, and then or somebody's just cooking out of the senior kitchen per se, because a lot of these senior homes they do have a kitchen. But okay, then you to buy forks and spoons. But why do you need to replenish forks and spoons every time? Usually you buy a bulk of them, and why do you need to replenish it every single time? You guys let me know. I mean, I hosted a lot of events, not to the scale that like massive amount of people, but I'm just thinking, why would you need to re-up on something that happens once a month? To me, that doesn't make any sense. Besides food. It doesn't make any sense.
Saying, but she knows that. So moving forward, thank you. I do not need you to say nothing while we're doing this. Can you please keep order to the? Thank you. All right, call her.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henyard?
Yes.
Motion
Next
passed.
on the agenda is a motion to approve the retainer agreement with LDS to represent the Thornton Township and Lawrence versus Thornton Township, Ash versus Thornton Township, Dukes versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been a motion and a second. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett?
I'd like to say something about the attorney did something.
They need to give Carlisle a mic because you can't even hear what she's saying.
He did say there's issues that he was due a waiver of conflict waiver, and he was involved if there is something wrong.
And I also want to put on there, because she didn't read it all to you, he stated there is no conflict of interest, which we stated this at the prior meeting when we told everybody to vote for legal counsel. You have to have lawyers because the township's meant to. You always protect the entity, which they did not do. Therefore, there's different things that people go research what didn't happen, and they got to go and overturn the things that happened because the board chose not to have legal counsel. You always have legal representation. I don't care what people's differences are. Hey, you make sure you cover the township, because whether you here, anybody still here, it's still the lawsuit is stuck with Thornton Township. That's who they are suing, as you can see. Larry Lawrence versus Thornton Township. Dwayne Thrash versus Thornton Township. These people are suing the entity, not Tiffany Henyard. So when you guys get out of your feelings as it relates to, oh, I don't want to vote because of Tiffany, everybody's included in that.
No, yeah, they suing Thornton Township because of Tiffany Henyard. let's get that clear. If Tiffany Henyard wasn't there, they probably wouldn't be suing them. If Tiffany Henyard never was elected in office, well, she wasn't elected. They nominated her, I guess. She wasn't elected by the people for this particular position. Dwayne Thrash and Larry, whoever else she mentioned, they wouldn't be suing her because they never will made contact with Tiffany trying to do devious things, okay? Trying to make people do as she will. So, yeah, they are suing you. And your name is named on the lawsuit.
Everybody, and I said this, Keith Freeman's included, and so is some of the staff members that they represent. They don't just only represent myself or other people. I just named a few just so you understand what's going on, so people can give y'all the facts and all the truth and not partial. Colorado.
If I may, my correspondence I have here dated September 4th. It's a correction. It says versus Thornton Township and Tiffany Henyard and Company. So that would be incorrect. It said that also Lawrence versus Thornton Township. It says Henyard and Freeman are sued individually. So once again, that is incorrect.
Okay, so let me correct you once again. So you said
No, Tiffany, you can't correct them. And Tiffany Henyard, you're a separate person. You're being sued individually. This is just Tiffany, of course she's going to get mad because she thinks she could fast talk her way out of trouble and you can't. This is not, you're not talking to no jive turkey or anything like that. No, you are being sued. They named Thornton because you work for Thornton or representative of Thornton. And then they name you separately because they're going to sue you. They're suing you and Keith Freeman.
Individually, so that means that person is doing individually. When you name my name at the top, you're suing me in my capacity as supervisor. It ain't got nothing to do with individually. So the second lawsuit you said individually. So I'm just clearing it up. I'm just clearing it up so that we got a crystal clear understanding that there was no conflict of interest, and that's why I said to move forward. So here we are. We should have did what I said a whole month ago. Moving on, Colorado.
Trustee Gray Everett, you said Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Supervisor Henyard?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a second?
I'll have to make a motion. So the pay bill excluding line item 54 through 172, and then line item 392 through 496.
You want to read into record what those items are so people know what you're talking about? I know it's a lot, so that means y'all do y'all job once again. So what's the bills that you want to exclude so the public can know what you're not willing to pay? Because just saying numbers not gonna work. What's the item so we have it for the record? Because what you do, I mean, is you want to know what the items are, whatever items.
Line item 54 through line item 172, and then once again 392 through 436, and I can email the clerk everything that I just.
Trustee, if you can tell people what it is that you do not want to pay, because we all would like to know. What don't you want to pay? And if there was a problem, no, them line items, they don't know what that is. So it could be supplies, it could be all kinds of things. What is the item that you do not want to pay? So we will know, we in the public. Talk about transparency, let's be transparent. Tell them the items that you do not want to pay. What items are they?
What is this guy doing up here? Why is he messing with this lady? You guys put it in chat. Why is this guy messing with this lady right here? What's the point? And now Trustee Carlisle, she removed line items from the bill. And Tiffany wants her to, I guess, state each line item. And Carmen Carlisle just needs to tell her flat out, no, I'm not reading it. Move forward. You got to direct Tiffany of how to treat you. Because Tiffany will pop off at the mouth and keep on asking you the same question like a kid, like she didn't hear your answer. Move forward. No, Tiffany, I'm not reading it. If you want it read, you read it. Or have Robert Hunt read it, because he's your little flunky.
What's the item, trustee? No, you don't want to make an emotion that you want to pay somebody, so who don't you want to pay? What expense don't you want to pay as it relates to the revenue? Because it's an item for their department. What's the items? Because you just come here and y'all just slash things, so how do they run it day to day? What's the item?
I second Trustee Carlisle's motion.
What's the item? Because we don't know what it is that you don't want to pay. Do you want to tell us what it is, or you just want to make motions on numbers that nobody knows what you're not paying? Trustee? Why can't you read it into record? Because you're mimicking another municipality, right? They read every item into the record. Every item that they take off, they read into the record. No, you should read it because you're the one who want to remove it. You're the one that don't want to pay certain individuals, whoever that is, because I don't even know what you're removing. So what are you removing so we all will know for the record what you don't want to pay? So what are those items? We would like to know. Read them into record. No, you're the one making the motion saying you don't want to pay someone. So what are the items?
Second.
Robert, come on up here.
Robert, coming up here. Like I said, this is her little flunky. This is her flunky.
What's these items that they don't want to read into records, that they don't want people to know what's going on? Read those items into record. Whatever items that you don't want to read. Okay, so go ahead. Trustee, please. Stop. We're going to be transparent. What y'all have? What do you have? Stop. Read them to record. What she wants to take out. What they don't want to pay. Please tell the residents.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'll start reading numbers. 54 through 172. 54 for imprint for $26,125.84. That's for book bags. For A steel, $3,985. Tents. Amazon, $169.99. Mini fridge. Amazon, $229.94. Chairs. Amazon, $426. Steel mesh. 59 Amazon, $59.30. Coffee. 60 Amazon, $126. Bingo balls. 61 Amazon hot cocoa mix, $14.87. Amazon, $19.26. Sugar packets. 63 Amazon, $116.91. Bingo table covers. 64 Amazon, $79.85. Donut tea bags. 65. Oh, it's small print. Hold on. Okay. 65 Amazon, $79.85. Tea bags. 66. I got it. 66 Amazon, $99.95. Food warmers. 67 Amazon, $137.58. It says a folding wagon cart. 68 Amazon, $382.07. Ice maker machine. 69 Amazon, $160.98. Bingo game set. Number 70 Amazon, $99.56. Raffle ticket holder stand. 71 Amazon, $148.97. That's 97 cents. Wristbands. 72 Amber Heretro, $300. Youth Summit. 73 BLT Entertainment, Taste of Thornton Township Entertainment Comedian. Number 74 Electronics Party Rental, $2,100. Picnic bouncy houses, 75 bouncy triangles party rental, $1,975 a bouncy house. 76 call hub, 1,000 call center. 77 call hub, 2,500 call center. 78, number 78 Calumet Bakery, bingo cake for bingo. 79 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Cake for bingo. Sorry, for the senior home bingo cake for the senior home. Number 80 Calumet City Bakery, $66. Cake, student workers lunch cake. Number 81 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Senior home bingo cake. 82 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Senior home bingo cake. 83 Calumet Bakery, $66. Thornton Township Senior Home Bakery. This is at the Countryside Senior Home. 84 Calumet Bakery, Senior Home Bingo Cake, Creek. Calumet Bakery, $96 Senior Home Bingo Cake for Royal Estates.
Okay, you guys, I had to stop him. Reading this out loud sounds ludicrous. Tiffany is actually hearing this. Tiffany should, like, if you're a person that's over the budget and spending and you're reading this, like, damn, why are we spending so much money at Calumet Bakery? Why? And I'm hearing Calumet Bakery is one of those specialty bakeries. So instead of buying, okay, you want to give cakes to the seniors. Why not Walmart? You guys don't have a Walmart near Dalton? Why not, or not Dalton, but in Thornton Township? Why not just like a regular bakery at a grocery store? Like Jewel's. I don't know if you guys got a Jewel's or Osco's in that area, but something like that. Something that will keep the cost down. But you're going to a specialty bakery to get these cakes. And what the hell are you celebrating? Like, come on now. And why are you giving seniors a cake all the time? You trying to kill them? Like, what is going on? It sounds really ludicrous.
86 Calumet Bakery, Senior Home Bingo Cake for Royal Oaks. Chicago Black Car, $126.60 for transportation to the Taste. 88 Chicago Black Car, $126.60, transportation for Kiki Wyatt. 89 Chicago Black Car.
How much was transportation for Kiki Wyatt out here, honey?
88 Chicago Black Car, $126.60, transportation for Kiki Wyatt. 89 Chicago Black Car, $304.46, transportation for Kiki Wyatt. 90 Chicago Black Car, $126.60, transportation for Taste for Kiki Wyatt. 91 Chicago Black Car, $70.18, transportation Taste Kiki Wyatt.
She kind of told us, man.
92 Chicago Black Car, $494, transportation Taste. 93 Chicago Moonwalkers, $4,824.72, Taste for the rides. 94 Chicago Special Events, $817.65, Taste golf carts. Number 95 Constant Contact, $227.
You guys, so you know they had this Taste Fest event, and remember, if you go back to my last video, I was saying Kiki Wyatt probably charged them about 30 grand to get there. I said about 25 to 30 grand. That's what she charged them. This is the contract. Now, this is the event contracts of what they spent on just the Taste event. Okay, we're going to start BLT Entertainment. I guess that's the comedian, you know, the guy that was on the microphone cracking jokes. Well, he was the comedian, so they had him perform for 1 hour and he made $1,000. Okay, that's a little crazy. I don't know who the comedian was. You guys put in the chat if you lived in Dalton or Thornton Township and went to the event. Did you see this guy and did you know him? Is he a recognized celebrity? I don't know. $1,000 is pretty significant for an unknown name comedian. Usually they make about $250 for about an hour, okay, to crack some jokes. But no, Tiffany agreed to pay $1,000 for somebody that we don't even know. And I'm saying I was there, but come on now. I'm putting myself in Thornton Township's shoes. Why would I pay for an unknown comedian $1,000 an hour? That's really insane. Okay, no negotiation skills at all, because I would have negotiated that price. But Brian L. Turner, I guess he's the comedian, maybe. Now Tony Schofield, he was paid $1,000 too. That's another person. This is available seating. Okay, so they was charged, it looks like for chairs. Chairs, it doesn't really say, but it was bleachers. 240 seats. Mobile bleachers, 2 units. They paid $4,600 for this. This is not. We're gonna add it up. Let me just write it down. Move my coffee. I'll add it up as we go. So we got $1,000 for both of the comedians. So that's $2,000, and then we have $4,600 for the bleachers. Let me make sure I didn't go back past anything. Sanitation services, that was $2,150. So for, the porta potties and stuff, they had 4 porta potties, 2 handicap, 4 hand wash stations, 6 sanitizer bottles, and they had it between Friday and Monday. Why would they do that? Was that something requirement? Only reason why I know this type of thing is because government contracting. Hey, if they want it for one day, usually they will tell you, yeah, we could pick it up on Monday, but they won't charge you for 3 days. It's usually like, okay, unless it's a holiday. Maybe was it a holiday then? I don't think that would fall on a holiday weekend. So why would they keep the wash till Monday? Why wouldn't they say, oh, the Taste Fest is Saturday, you could pick it up Sunday? Not for sure. But anyway, it was $2,150. And this is another invoice. Now, this invoice is crazy. It's the staging, lighting, the audio, video, stage riser, generator, labor, the people that put it up, delivery, and must provide water, restrooms, and parking. Okay, so that was $16,850. So that's for the stage. Okay, so Kiki Wyatt. Now, this is Kiki Wyatt. This is what they're talking about. Kiki Wyatt traveled across the nation while she was there, and she made Thornton Township pay for it. No, we'll pay for your transportation there and back from the hotel and the day of maybe, but you want to run around town for what? What are we doing? And you probably got other gigs. No, we're not paying for that. We're just going to pay for, the services that you rendered us. But no, the agreement was made on June 12th. It's an outdoor venue. They name it. The duration for 40 minutes. The full agreement deal was $30,000. They got 40 minutes for $30,000 for Kiki Wyatt. crazy. I'm in the wrong industry. I need to start singing. My album is dropping out tomorrow. Singing. You guys forgive me. My album in stores everywhere. You can stream online. Okay, so that's Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wyatt. So now we have 30,000 all inclusive. That's the hospitality and tech writer. Not for sure what the tech writer means. They didn't put the travel. Kiki Wyatt, I didn't know she was from Chicago, but they didn't put, maybe she was already in town. Accommodation, none. Ground transportation, yes. 1 black Escalade or Suburban, must be professional company insured for ground transportation. No personal staff, friends, or personnel may serve as driver. Purchaser must submit company name, blah, blah, blah. The initial payment, this was her initial payment fee. And then balance due on the 15th by wire. And then she put her checking account information. Of course, they blocked that out. No refunds, basically says. Okay. And this is a basic contract. I would think an artist will have it because, I'm pretty sure they've been screwed a bunch of times. But sound like Kiki Wyatt ain't getting screwed. She's the one who's doing the screwing. And I'm not saying Kiki Wyatt ain't worth the $30,000, but would I pay for it? No. I think I've seen, anyway. But this other Kiki Wyatt technical, stuff. Artist is performing to track. Purchaser must provide a professional DJ with a laptop that has a USB connection. The venue must have Wi-Fi so the artist can also have the choice to email the tracks to DJ to play from their laptop. Security, sound check if requested. This is hospitality writer. She wants fruit trays and grapes, vegetable tray, brie cheese, Keebler crackers, 1 large bag of plain potato chips, Coke Zero, 5 of them, 5 bottles of water at hotel and on stage, hot meal to be determined, feeds up to 6 to 7 people. Please discuss the agent with agent. I think her daughter is her agent now, or is it her husband still? I know she's been married a couple of times. So, that's their contract, and they mutually agreed on the contract. So this is why they paid all those driver fees. Now we have to go back to see how much driving she did, but it sounded like she had 5 rides or 5 to 6 rides, and they charged her $90 a ride. So I'm just making an assumption, but we'll put that on there. Then we get to I don't know why they double put her. Did my computer go backwards? I'm not for sure. Now we get to Jay Holiday. Somebody put in the chat, name me one Jay Holiday song. I don't know any Jay Holiday songs, not off the top of my head that I was singing. I will have to Google it. Jay Holiday. I'm just going to put popular songs. Bed. Last time he made some put you to bed. Oh, okay. I'ma put you to bed, bed. That's the last time he made a hit song was in 2009. or maybe 2012. Um, and it's nothing wrong. I'm assuming that he's from Chicago, but it's nothing wrong giving artists their support. Is he a bigger star than Kiki Wyatt? I would have to say no. I mean, we're looking at his YouTube channel. This is his YouTube channel. Not hating on Jay Holiday. Put You to Bed was the most popular song he had. That was back in 17 years. It was 17 years ago when he had one popular song. So, but he only has 217,000 subscribers. Okay. 17 years ago, that's when he came out. Okay. Real popular. I'm just gonna put Kiki Wyatt in here. I know Kiki Wyatt, she could sang. And I know she's way popular than Jay Holiday. And Kiki Wyatt only has 350,000 subscribers on her YouTube. Only reason why I'm pulling up subscribers because I'm trying to see, you know how popular people are following their music. Okay, so anyway, but I know Kiki Wyatt, she's performed everywhere, and recently, like on TV. Jay Holiday, no. Okay, so I'm saying this all to say, they agreed to pay Jay Holiday $20,000. $20,000 all-inclusive flights and hotels for artists. They want 2 first-class business class flights for agent only. The price of which is included the $20,000. 2 king hotel rooms, 4 to 5 star only, the price of which is included in the $20,000 fee. Yes, they want a 20 or 24 black SUV Cadillac Escalade for the artists only. No per diem is needed. And then they had a deposit and the balance is due. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he required, but business class tickets. I don't know where he's traveling from. I thought he was in Chicago, but wherever he's traveling from, they needed 2 business class tickets. That probably cost them about $600 or $700, depending on what airline they took. I'm pretty sure they wanted a straight flight. And it says artist agrees to post the event on all social media outlet via Instagram, 1 story, 1 feed, blah, blah, blah. Billing the correct billing, Jay Holiday performing live. So, and this is some of the agreements, and they signed the contract. Then they put this in there again. I'm not for sure why they did it twice. I thought I was tripping, but so that was 20 grand. Okay. So 20 grand that they spend on the entertainment. Now, let me see. Now, this is transactions from the bank. We'll get to that later. Yeah, this is bank transaction. So if we total this stuff up, if we do a total right now, 5 times 9 is 450. So that's 450. 0, 5, 10, 15, 9, 10, 16, 20. 8, 9, 10, 14, 14, 16. And then we have 5. You guys, I didn't even include the food. She spent $66,000. $66,000 on the event. And did we see even maybe 100 people there? You guys put it in chat. A whopping $66,000. That just include Kiki Wyatt, Jay Holiday, the stage, porta potties, in the seats, the bleachers, and I guess the guys the MCs, but they were only there for an hour, so I don't know who they paid after that, but they were only there for an hour. $66,000. And we are wondering, I'm surprised someone is even like not questioning Tiffany's friends. Why are you like, oh, Tiffany's doing a great job? No, she's doing a horrible job. When you spend almost $70,000 on the event, like I said, this doesn't include the food. This doesn't include whatever they're talking about on this list.
Email marketing, 96. Constant contact, $227. Constant contact emails, 97. Constant contact, $227. Emails, 98. Constant contact, $64.52. Constant contact emails, 99. Constant contact, $477. Emails, 100. Doubletree, $27.44. Thornton Township dining kitchen supplies. 101. Emmanuel Bense, $3,000. Video services. 102. Emmanuel Bense, $2,500. Media services. 103. Family Dollar, $12.95. Back to school food utensils. 104. Family Dollar, $87.25. Taste of Thornton Township supplies for table. 105. Fix Runner, $1,548. Computer subscription. 106. Food for less, $28.34. Extra, it looks like extra buns for hot dogs. 107. Food for less, $38.54. Taste of Thornton Township food. 108. Get Rooted in Printing LLC, $1,320. Banners. 109. Giant Beauty Supply, Back to School Hair Braider Supplies. 110. Gordon Food Service Store, Back to School Food Supplies. 111. Gordon Food Service Store, $118.67. Back to School Food Supplies. 112. Gordon Food Service Store, $470.83. Back to School Food Supplies. 113. Gordon Food Service Store, $429.83. Back to School Food. 114. Gordon Food Service Store, $495.91. Taste of Thornton Food. 115. Gordon Food Service Store, $108.92. Taste of Thornton Food and Supplies. 116. Hit God, $900. Media Services. 117. Hit God, $1,425. Professional Services. 118. Hit God, $1,275. Professional Services. 119. Hit God, $2,550. Professional Services. 120. Jules Senior Home Bingo Gift Card Prizes, $289.50. 121. Jules, $539.88. Big Bingo Food. 122. Jules, $290.75. Big Bingo Dessert Cupcakes. 123. JJ Fish and Chicken, $73.51. Taste of Thornton Food. 124. 124 Jordan Garcia, $525, Youth Summit. 125 Kashi Boston Bancy, 2,000, media service. 126 Kashi Boston Bancy, 1,600, media service. 127 Kevin Falk, 3,000, video services. 128 Lulu Pink, $18.73, back to school hair braider sanitizer. 129 Nation Builder, $1,900, $66.30 website. 130 Pete Fresh Market, Taste of Thornton Food Entertainment, that was for $94.58. 131 Powerful Bouncy House, $600, Picnic Bouncy House generator. 132 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $2,411.55, back to school event. 133 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $5,055.98, Taste Rides. 134 Right Entertainment, 1,000, event. 135 Sam's Club Direct, $149.40, Senior Home Bingo Prize gift card. 136 Sam's Club Direct, $176.62, Senior Home Bingo supplies. 137 Sam's Club Direct, $219.86, kitchen and storage supplies. 138 Sam's Club Direct, $416.56, back to school food supplies. 139 Sam's Club Direct, $117.18, Thornton Township back to school food supplies. 140 Sam's Club Direct, $29.88, Taste of Thornton Senior Bingo gift cards. 141 Sam's Club Direct, $316.14, Thornton Township Big Bingo prize gift cards. 142 Sam's Club Direct, $379.38, Taste of Thornton food and supplies. 143 Sam's Club Direct, $151.46, Big Bingo dinner supplies. 144 Sam's Club Direct, $89.64, Taste of Thornton Senior Bingo gift cards. 145 Sam's Club Direct, $421.52, Thornton Township Big Bingo prize gift cards. 146 Sam's Club Direct, $316.14, Big Bingo prize gift cards. 147 Sam's Club Direct, negative $29.88, Taste of Thornton Township Senior Bingo gift cards. 148 Sam's Club, $41.94, kitchen and storage. 149 Sam's Club, $167.88, Taste of Thornton food. 150 Sam's Club, $90.40, Taste of Thornton. 151 Santee Shane Jr., $8,913.95, Sounds for Taste. 152 Santee Shane Jr., $8,425, Sounds for Taste. 153 Sharita Moss, 1,000, RV Taste. 154 Special Event Rental, $817.65, Thornton Taste. 155 Telefloor, $155.93, Thornton Township Funeral Floor Arrangements. 156 the DJ Experience, $1,341.60, Back to School Event Entertainment. 157 the DJ Experience, $330.24, Taste Cook. 158 the Warehouse Food Market, $42.92, Thornton Township Back to School Food Supplies. 159 the Warehouse.
Hey, why order? You out of order. You out of order. Nobody's teaching you to stop. Excuse me. Hey guys. Hey, can you please leave? You are so out of order. Can you please leave? Hello? It's not that serious, guys. We're sitting here having a meeting. Y'all have to stay in order. Next time, y'all please call some the police. Because we have to remove people. We cannot do this. Every meeting cannot be like this. Y'all have to compose yourselves. Go ahead, Robert.
159 Warehouse Food Market, $65.36. Back to School Foods, Snow Cone Ice, 160 Walgreens, $147.75. Senior Home Bingo Gift Cards, 121 Walgreens.
Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Don't engage. Don't engage. Stop. Please stop. Stop. But you have to stop. He's not talking to you. Y'all have to stop. Y'all out of order. Can somebody call South Holland? Because y'all gonna have to be removed. We here to handle business, not do this. So please stop. Can you call the police in the back? Thank you. Go ahead, Rob.
161 Walgreens, $144.75. Senior Home Bingo Prizes. 162 Walmart, $140. Student Workers Appreciation Gift Card. 163 Walmart, $33.74. Student Appreciation Lunch. 164 Walmart, $144.75. Senior Home Bingo Gift Cards. 165 Walmart, $36.01. Thornton Township Kitchen Supplies. 166 Walmart, $1,250. Big Bingo Prizes. 167 Walmart, $527.26. Big Bingo Prize Gift Card. 168 Walmart, $97.64. Taste of Thornton Supplies and Cooler. 169 Walmart, $269.10. Taste of Thornton Senior Big Bingo Prizes. 170 Willie Keith Now's, $1,500. Taste of Thornton Entertainer. 171 Winston Neely, $1,100 DJ service. 172 Yolanda Harrington, $750. Taste of Thornton face painter. And then 392.
That's a lot of bills. I want to pay. Go ahead. What else you got?
No, shut up, Tiffany. That's a lot of money that you spent unauthorized after you received that ordinance. I have the ordinance too, or the resolution they passed, and we'll take a look at that. Tiffany, you just ignored the ordinance. You ignored everything that they put forth because you think you could do whatever the hell you want to do.
All right, 392, 3L Media LLC, 120.
And you guys mind these were already purchased on their credit card. That's why you don't hear them putting Kiki Wyatt on there in that other stage, because they couldn't purchase that on the credit card. They have to actually write a check for that. But these bills, they just putting into record, hey, we didn't agree to pay these bills, but they already paid them because they're purchased through somebody's credit card.
$25, event photographer. 393, 3L Media, $600, photography services. 394, Angela Greer, $3,000, event planner. 395, BLT Entertainment, $1,200, comedian First Thursday. 396, BLT Entertainment, $1,200, comedian First Thursday, September. 397, BLT Entertainment, $1,200, comedian First Thursday. 398, BLT Entertainment, $1,200, comedian First Thursday. 399, BLT Entertainment, $1,200, comedian First Thursday. $400.
BLT Entertainment was on that invoice that I showed you guys. So BLT Entertainment must be Tiffany's friend or somebody or some comedian that maybe they hired him through bingo night, but they're saying comedian First Thursday, and he's racking up every Thursday. I guess he's getting paid $1,200. Who are you entertaining? And you're saying, oh, it's for the seniors. No, it's for yourself. And you probably the seniors probably have a good turnout, but that taste event, we saw it. It got rained out, but if it didn't get rained out, they probably wouldn't have had that many people there anyway.
Calumet Bakery, $252. Cake for senior event. 401 Calumet Bakery, $126, cake for senior event. 402 Calumet Bakery, $252, cake for senior event. 403 Calumet Bakery, $252, cake for senior event. 404 Calumet Bakery, $126, cake for senior event. 405 Calumet Bakery, $126, cake for senior bingo. 406 Calumet Bakery, $163, strawberry cake. 407 Calumet Bakery, $163, strawberry cake. 408 Calumet Bakery, $81, strawberry cake. 409 Calumet Bakery, $163, strawberry cake. 410 Calumet Bakery, $326, cake, pink and gold. 411 Calumet Bakery, $326, big bingo cake. 412 Calumet Bakery, $407.50, strawberry cake. 413 Calumet Bakery, $326. HB Everyone Cake, I think that's Happy Birthday Everyone Cake. 414 Carlos Medina, $350, photography service.
Who's the one that's being
415 Carlos Medina, $250, photographer. 416 Carlos Medina, $250, photographer services. 417 Charles J. Williams, $1,200, media production. 418 Illinois Productions LLC, $1,900, video service. 419 Illinois Production LLC, $850, video service. 420 Illinois Public Works Fund. We should pay this workers' comp. But $154.19 workers' comp. 421 Jimbo's Catering, $399. Senior Home Big Bingo. Catering, $999. Senior Home Big Bingo. 423 Jimbo's Catering, $469. Senior Home Big Bingo. 424 Kurt's Barbecue, $702. Taste Food. This is another insurance bill. I hope y'all can reconsider. 425 Lincoln National Life Insurance Company, $23.51. $426 Lydia Aurora Aguilera, $650. Father's Day Juneteenth backyard face painter. 427 Rakeem Aaliyah Winter, $500 video service. 428 Rakeem Aaliyah Winter, $600 video service. 429 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $2,411.55. Taste. 430 was already removed. 431 STA Focus Media Group, $5,876.08 media. 432 Super Laundry, $152.10 laundry tablecloth. 43 Super Laundry, $152.08 laundry tablecloth. 434 Super Laundry, $40.95 laundry tablecloth. 435 Super Laundry.
He done talked so much the mic went out. The mic overloaded with all these bills they gotta pay. He's still talking. He's been talking for damn near 40 minutes on some bills that they not gonna pay. This is insane. So Tiffany pleading her case right here.
You guys, hey, for this month we did this, and that. A lot of times, and I said this before, they go into them senior homes where people leave their loved ones, they don't go back and check on them, and they are their family, meaning Thornton Township. So we go.
And you go in and try to kill them because you feeding them cake. You try to kill the seniors with diabetes and giving them high cholesterol or ordering barbecue. Come on, Tiffany. Stop trying to act like you can't read. You call other people out of oh, did you read, or let me explain to you, let me educate you. You didn't read this ordinance. This ordinance basically says they did put a cap on their spending. Let me just see if I can find it. Okay. This is the spending ordinance, okay? Any special events, and then they cap each department. It says the purpose of this ordinance is to regulate the budgeting and expenditure processes for events organized by Thornton Township, ensuring proper oversight, approval, adherence to set financial limits. Tiffany, limits, okay? That's what this is for. But you don't know no limit, because we know you don't know no limit, because she decided after he read, I added to the 66,000. They spent about 75,000 on that taste event. $75,000. $75,000. If I was a Thornton Township taxpayer, I would be pissed off, because I know you could use that money to do something else. We don't need a party. Why black folks always want to have a party? You could do something else with that money. I'm pretty sure people are in need. You always crying, oh, we giving the food baskets away and stuff. But then you having this big old party, $75,000 party, you could do something else with that money. Am I right? You guys, I mean, come on. I'm pretty sure there's something else useful than a damn party. And okay, it's nothing wrong with having a party, but you have a party every damn week. Like, it's just a party to you. You saw all this money and now you just want to spend it because you think it's your money. Anyway, they have definitions in here. Event, any organized activity or gathering funded or sponsored by the Thornton Township. This ordinance shall apply to the following events or similar type events hosted, funded, or sponsored by the township. These events shall include the following: big bingo, any holiday bingo. It's so funny how they have to name the type of bingos, because Tiffany asked, well, you got to get more specific. And Robert Hunt actually put that. You guys got to get more specific on events, because since you want us to be more specific, they put big bingo, any holiday bingo. Tech savvy, township talk, nobody ever come to that because they don't want to hear you talk. You talk too much. Black History Month, St. Patrick's Day event, Mother's Day event, community bike riders, movie nights, Halloween events, Thanksgiving events, Christmas events, Veterans Day events, New Year's events, Martin Luther King Jr. celebration, Valentine's Day, Women History Day, Sunday dinner event. Sunday dinner events, karaoke events, Showtime at the Apollo event, etiquette classes event, back to school events, Taste of Thornton. Why they put this in there? Now they Carmen Carlisle and what's the guy's name? Gonzalez. They just being assholes at this point. Friends of Tiffany Henyard picnic, provided they said event is not held as a political fundraiser or political event. If said event is a political fundraiser or political event, then the township shall be prohibited from using township's funds for this event. Comedy shows, scholarship banquet, youth summit, toy drive, tree lighting. When you raise money, look, we raising money. Okay, you got to spend money to raise money. But usually on a toy drive, you don't need to just say, hey, we're going to have somebody hit the play button on the iPod, right? and we got some people coming in because we having a toy drive. You want to make more money than what you spend. That's what normally happens when you're raising money, but not for Tiffany. She wants to be in a deficit always. Tree lighting, food giveaways, house music events, workout sessions, President Day events, any gathering or function that does not exceed the approved weekly expenditure. Okay, so then they go on and put department senior services, any gathering or functions excluding the senior lunch program and exercise program. Okay, so they're excluding the senior lunch program and exercise program. Remember, William don't pray for me no more. He got on there when the trustees didn't show up. He got on there and said, yeah, it was so embarrassing. We had to, I had to call Robert Hunt early in the morning because we was trying to go and do a senior and we didn't have our credit card didn't work. And we had to use his credit card for a cake. And he was crying, saying the seniors really need this. No, it's not food, it's cake. The seniors are not going to die or pass away because they didn't get any cake. And you're saying the seniors depend on you to fellowship. Fellowship means, hey, I'm showing up. I'm bringing a board game. Maybe I'll read to the seniors. Those type of activities are free. Okay. Transportations, transportation department, any gatherings or functions that exceed the approved weekly expenditure, youth and family, they say any gathering functions excluding the senior lunch program and exercise program, human services, finance department, maintenance department, assessors department, clerk's office, HAP, I don't know what HAP is, IT department, any recognized division or section within the Thornton Township responsible for organizing events. Then they, get into blah, 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 board and expenditures, the definitions of that. Requirements of the events. A detailed explanation of each proposed events must be submitted to the board prior to any expenditure being incurred. That means we're not signing contracts. Hello, we don't sign contracts unless the board say, hey, yeah, this is a reasonable number. I think we should go with this person. Or, okay, you guys gather your information. You explain it on the event. This is basically a proposal. You explain line item by line item. Food is going to cost about this much. Entertainment, this much. Bounce house, this much. Equipment, this much. That's what usually happens. And then the board looks at, okay, can we tailor this down? I think this costs too much. Can we find somebody within the budget? Or, you reach out, okay, entertainment, we got Kiki Wyatt. The options are Kiki Wyatt, blah, blah, blah. And the dollar amount they're trying to charge before you sign a contract. So the Thornton Township won't be liable for you just signing contracts with people. That's what Tiffany did in Dalton Village. Okay, so explanation, propose and objectives of the event, the intended target audience, anticipated date and time and location, a detailed budget outlining all expected costs. I just said that, all expected costs. The expected number of participant. We're not spending $75,000 if nobody knows about it. You think you're so famous, you could go online and say, oh, and put Jay Holiday, he made a special post and nobody follows him. Hello. I'm not trying to shade Jay Holiday, but come on now. You put a special, he was made to post on his social. Hey, I'll be in Thornton Township. Shout out to Big Tiffany. I'll be in Thornton Township. And he got five followers. Like, come on now. He did, and he posted it on his social. Like I said, I'm not trying to shade Jay Holiday, but we know nobody knew. I'm pretty sure Kiki Wyatt has a big fan base, especially in Chicago. Some people would have showed up even if they wasn't part of Thornton Township. But you spend $75,000 on what? What did you spend $75,000 for? What was the occasion? Or occasion. I say occasion. Anyway. Any anticipated revenue or funding sources. So if this is a fundraiser event, okay, let's see how can we recoup our costs. All expenditures, a pre-approval of expenditures. So requirement of explanation, pre-approval of expenditures, event planning, coordinating services, venue rental, equipment, supplies, marketing, and promotional material, prizes, and awards. Okay, and then they have monthly and weekly caps. The following spending caps are established for all departments. Monthly event spending cap. The total expenditures of events by each department shall not exceed $10,000 per month. That's reasonable. I think that's very reasonable. Weekly event spending cap. The total expenditure on events by each department shall not exceed $1,000 per week. These caps may only be exceeded if board approves it. What is wrong with that? They need a detailed justification for additional expenditure, an explanation of anticipated benefits or outcomes of additional spending. This does not affect the senior meal planning. Remember they said something about, Tiffany actually tried to get the lady to talk about, oh, you didn't have enough. And she said, I'll talk. She didn't feel comfortable talking about it because she already knows this doesn't affect me. I read the ordinance. It doesn't affect meals for the seniors. But Tiffany tried to portray that the board was taking meals from the seniors, and it had nothing to do with that. This is reasonable. This is reasonable. Regular audits of event-related expenditures by the finance department. Monthly reports to the township board detailing event expenditures and adherence to spending caps. Disciplinary actions for any violation of this ordinance as determined by the township board. And they get on to things. Did Tiffany Henyard sign it? We don't know. Everett said no. Supervisor said no, but it passed. Okay? It passed the 20th day of August 2024. Okay? What is this? Okay, and this is the credit card retail. So, we'll probably talk about the credit card later. But come on now. What you're not following the ordinances and then you making a big fuss about it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And then you get mad at people because they don't want to do what you tell them to do. After you're literally breaking the law. You're not following the ordinances. You're breaking the law.
Of course we take food. Of course we take cakes with us. But it's the love that matters the most. And they love seeing us every single month. And for the board of trustees to sit here and stop it and say they don't want to pay the vendor for the food that we fed them is not right. So I'm asking the board to reconsider paying for all the things that you guys wanted to take out and reconsider it. And then the other thing, Jerry Jones, your daughter was the braider at the Taste of Thornton. So when you took that out, I don't even understand why y'all took that out because your kids helped us, and I appreciate that. So if they all helped us and everybody was doing these things, we should make sure that we still move forward with the things that we need for Thornton Township, especially the back-to-school supplies, the food supplies, the senior homes, and also the food that goes with it. So can you guys please reconsider paying for the bills that was just read to not pay?
Can I say something? So I want to make mention that number 54 through 172 were credit card payments. So those things were already paid. So people already got their money for those services. And I do want to read something into record. Section 80-10 of the Township Code, it requires before any payment is made that the Township Board be able to audit invoices. Section 8510 also provides a list of various contracts and expenditures that require board approval. And finally, in 85-30, it requires that all contracts for goods and services over $30,000 must be subject to competitive bidding. And then I'm going to skip down to the bottom of this. It says there is a clear case law that states that when a contractor decides to do business with a public entity, they should use due care to ensure their work has been or will be approved. Because without board approval, there is no valid contract and no obligation to pay the vendor. So we're not, again, trying to take anything out, but the outreach program has been a program that I know for me, I've been asking plenty of questions about and have not received any answers to those questions. I even put in a FOIA request that have not been answered. And so when it comes to the outreach program, this was a department that was supposed to be implemented with the passing of the new budget. So we're operating for expenditures that haven't even been approved yet. So how are we spending money in a department that hasn't been approved? And so, and then not only that,
Tiffany is mad as hell because you know the outreach program is her boyfriend's program. He's the head of that. He gets like $100 and something thousand a year to operate that program. She's also mad as hell because Carmen Carlisle, she is bringing up other ordinances or legislatives that was already written. And Tiffany is not abiding by that. So I'm pretty sure Tiffany Henyard is pissed off at this point. She's really pissed.
but who runs this department? Who authorizes the payments for this department? And why are a lot of the vendors that need to come to board for approval being paid on the credit card? So those are questions that I would like to know pertaining to the outreach department.
Okay, so let me clear up a couple things for you. Once again, I told you guys who Carmen was prior to being a trustee.
You don't need to tell us who Carmen was. She's the trustee now, and she's holding you accountable, and you're mad about it. Tiffany, you need to just stop trying to fight this and just go along with the program, because it makes you look really silly at this point. If she's bringing up paperwork and telling you what section of the ordinance are and where you could find it and actually reading them out to you, you're trying to fight something that you're not going to win. And then they have this new resolution where everything is supposed to be approved. And Carmen Carlisle is right. Why are you paying stuff on the credit card when it should be approved prior to you paying it? You're over the spending, the spending cap. Robert Hunt, because I believe it's his credit card. I think they all don't have any more credit cards besides Robert Hunt. I'm assuming. Besides, it sounds like Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend Kamal Woods still has a credit card.
So she knows exactly the steps and how this all works. She was on the administrative side, so she processed all of this that she's now complaining about. So now, with that being said, she knows how the day-to-day operates. You guys had nothing in place, so let's be crystal clear.
No, Tiffany, wrong. She knew how the day-to-day operates under the guise of what you was telling her, and you were telling her wrong. You were wrong. So now she knows how it should operate, and she's trying to operate in the correct way. And you call it, using the word operate, we can't even call it operate. You just go willy-nilly. Oh, we need this, we buy this, don't have to answer to nobody, because that's what you used to. And they keep on bringing Frank, I don't know if they're going to bring him up in this video, but Frank Zuccarelli. I'm pretty sure Frank Zuccarelli wasn't operating in this way either. I'm pretty sure they had board meetings. And even if the board approved everything what he said, okay, he still got it approved. You don't even ask. You just say, oh, to hell with the board. To the hell with people trying to, tell me what to do because I'm the boss. And this is what you get.
Nothing in place here at Thornton Township, so people can stop ooh and ah. If you don't have nothing in place saying, hey, this is your cap for spending, this is what you can do, can't do, and these are the laws. So stop it. So when you guys go and say, hey, he named $60, $100, this is peanuts. That's what he named that was being spent as relates to day-to-day operation. As long as you guys have a receipt, you guys are supposed to go to the clerk's office, check the receipt to make sure everything's there and they did what they're supposed to do. That's what you guys are supposed to do, right? But you guys was not doing that, correct? Because of currency. Carmen said he wasn't. So what I'm saying is, and you don't only want to say it, but they say stop now. So stop it, Chris. Stop it. Anyway, so with that being said, Carmen, everything is there. You guys are supposed to overlook it, check it out, and once it's clear, then move forward. But you guys come here and try to act like laws and this and that. It was nothing on the books before I got here to Thornton Township. So we had to clean up a lot of things, and that's what they're not telling you. So in doing so, we are creating ordinances, but the ordinance have to make sense. It can't be out of spite or hate. It has to be where it operates the day-to-day operation, and they're not making the laws to that. They're making the laws.
Tiffany, you're wrong. You saying they had to clean it up because there were no spending caps. You didn't even want a damn spending cap. You don't want it because you've been in office for 3 years or 2 years. And only reason why they have spending caps or this ordinance now is because they decided to put one on there. You're talking about like you initiated saying, oh, we need spending caps. No, when you got in office, you should have realized that you need spending caps. You didn't know what was going on. I don't know if you guys, my super producer on my other channel, she has a video out. She interviewed Stephanie Wyman yesterday. Her tag is all in the queue. I'll put it in there, but Stephanie Wyman was basically saying Tiffany didn't know what the hell. She didn't know her ass from her mouth. She didn't know what was going on. She didn't know how to be a Thornton Township supervisor. So Tiffany acting like she was so knowledgeable when she got that position. No, she wasn't. She didn't even know what a township was. So why are you acting like you know everything? You don't. And we could see that. We visibly could see that you don't know shit about business, shit about the Thornton Township, or shit about running a city because you running them into the ground.
Laws as though they run the day-to-day, which the board does not. For those that don't understand law, legislate normally just write ordinances. That's it. They do not run the day-to-day operation. That's what they're trying to do. They're impeding on the management's duties. The management duties is to run their operation, give the board a report, tell us what they did for the month, let alone every 2 weeks, and then we go from there. Our job is to oversee it and say we agree or disagree. Because again, y'all know I was a trustee for 8 years, so that's what we did. So the way y'all operate is just to stop the township resources from going out the door. And for those that don't know, come get to my report, we got a $9 million surplus in Thornton Township. So stop saying we ain't got no money. So I just want to clear that up.
You don't got a $9 million surplus in Thornton Township. Why the hell you lying? There's no $9 million surplus in Thornton Township. Balance. They have a balance, and this is old. As of July the 31st, 2024, Thornton Township main operating account balance $1 million. 1.5. Ending, and where am I at? I guess July the 31st, balance of 1.5. $1.5. You probably would have $9 million if you stopped spending money. But no, you have a balance of 1.5 as of July 31st. It's probably less than that now since you spent $75,000 on one event. Just imagine if Tiffany keeps on spending like she does. They'll have a deficit. Their operating account would not be able to operate. And this probably is... main operating account, probably payroll, events and stuff like that. I don't know if they take out insurance in this account, but stuff. I'm thinking things that comes every month, that they have to shell out, probably will come out of this account. I'm assuming. But they call it main operating account. And these are the different transactions that's coming out. And it's attached to a check number. What does asterisk mean? I don't know what the asterisk means. So they do pay wages and stuff like that on this account. If they're using ADP, I'm assuming they ADP. See, I don't understand why because I know ADP offer workman's comp. They take care of the workman's comp for you. Maybe it costs too much to use ADP in that manner. Or maybe it's different for Illinois. But what I'm getting at is like, you're saying that you have a 9 million surplus and you don't, Tiffany. Where's the $9 million at, Tiffany? You just full of shit.
People to know, here at Thornton Township, got nothing to do with money with trustees. It's all about their emotions, their feelings, their hatred, their envy, their jealousy of their supervisor is what this is all about. It ain't about nothing else but that. Because if y'all can clear that up and push that to the side, Township will move like it's been moved. Because when I came here, as I said before, y'all had a deficit. And now y'all have a surplus in every single department. General fund, general assistance, and highway commission. And I'm about rents in. So we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. We ain't gonna just keep spreading these lies and just making statements that's not true with no facts to back it up. And I always tell the media this, because they always just falsely report things because somebody said something up here and don't ask y'all for paperwork to prove it. So again, y'all voted for the tapes. I don't even get why y'all sat here and said you want to take this out. And if you said it was credit card things, why are you voting it down? If you said it's already paid, why are you voting no for something that's already paid? Y'all didn't have nothing in place before, so what is the issue? And y'all agreed to it to get paid. So how is it a problem now? Now you did. Don't worry about it. That's another lie you telling Carmen. But I'm going to point that out because you did. Y'all all approved the tapes because that's how we got the entertainment to come into Thornton Township because you guys approved the contract for them to come and be entertained. So now all of a sudden it's a problem today. I just want you guys to work smarter and actually do what y'all supposed to do and not just come up here and put a little show on because we have the resources. We gave you the budgets that you asked for and you still saying no to things that's needed for our residents of Thornton Township. They really appreciate all the things we're doing here. So are you guys willing to reconsider? Right now, can you answer my question about paying these bills? No. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I asked a question you never answered. Who runs the department and who authorizes the payments for this department? And why are a lot of those vendor contracts paid on the credit card? Those are my 3 questions.
Trust me, you can call me.
I'm not gonna call you. I'm not
get it,
gonna call you.
right? And let's get back to the business because you want to deflect. That's what you do. You deflect me something else. No, talking about
No, answer the question. Answer the question, Tiffany. Who runs that department? Your boyfriend. Your boyfriend runs that department. And that's not deflecting. That's called doing my job.
I want to know about saying, no, are you going to pay these people? Are you going to pay these people?
We're talking
all
about
those people that Robert Hunt just got up there said, are you going to amend your motion and pay the bill?
amended the motion to add in Illinois Public Risk Fund 420 and Lincoln National Life Insurance 425. I will make that amendment to add those back in. Yes.
Okay, so that's added in. So why didn't y'all catch that before y'all said no to the bills? But that just showed that y'all.
Shut up, Tiffany. They not paying most of the bills. Okay, she amended too. So why are you pointing that out? Just shut up. Tiffany has a problem with just taking the loss. She just want to claw herself in a deeper hole and try to act like she's right. And you're wrong. You suck. You suck as a Thornton Township supervisor.
supposed to offend and just say no, and not
Because the entire department is not even authorized. These expenditures are not authorized. They're not passed within the
You
budget.
just said no to workers' comp and also Lincoln National Insurance.
These are
things that you guys, y'all really read in the bills, y'all would call and not even had it in there, but I just point that out to the public.
She's trying to nitpick. Oh, y'all don't even read. Tiffany, you can't even read. We know that. We know Tiffany can't read. But you know, she's mad.
That you guys just sitting here saying, I want to say no for whatever reason, and that's not right. That's not. So anyway, and that's not. The Lincoln National Insurance is not for no department that don't exist. Nor is the workers' comp. So stop. So if you're gonna, you don't have the floor right now. So are you guys going to amend it to the other bills, or you gonna just amend it to the two that you stated? Okay, so call her up. She don't want to amend. Is it a second on amendment?
Second.
All right, call her up.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? It's 4 through 172, 392 through 436, and she added back on 420 and 425.
Right, so that was,
There was no second for the first motion. Yes. So it gets paid excluding the items I just said.
that was just a vote on adding 420 and 425 back from having been previously excluded. So the motion on the table now is to approve the general fund, not including items 54 through 172, not including items 392 through 436, but including items 420 and 425. That's the motion currently on the table.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henyard? Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general assistance fund? Is there a second? Second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The General Assistance Fund, line item 14, PowerWorks LLC, $8,745, tax refund software. And then item 42, PowerWorks LLC, $9,100, software tax refund. I know it's a tax refund, however, once again, this is something that has not been approved yet. There's a good possibility of not being approved. Why would we expend money? Has it been expended already? Those are my questions.
As you know, the supervisor has the sole authority of GA. So that's to give people their tax money back, and you know that, but that's what it's for.
Is there a time frame? When is this going to happen? How much is it going to cost?
How much, what's gonna cost?
The whole program?
That's something you can talk to me about if you like, but right now we just on bills. We're just on bills.
No.
Of course I know. We can talk about it later. We on bills. I'm not gonna go over my whole plans on my tax thing, but if I am, I'm gonna go over it in my supervisor. That's fine, that's fine.
What happened to transparency, Tiffany? So you want everybody to read off the bills and he asking you, okay, what are these two line items for? You're saying, oh, I could refund people taxes. Okay, what was that for? You refunded your taxes? Whose taxes did you refund?
Trust me. But guess what? Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Just not when you want me to. So hold on. Okay, you done? You done? You just got two sentences. You never got nothing to say. None of no substance. So as I say, in my report, which is supervisor report, I talk about a lot of stuff. Maybe I am going to talk about that in my supervisor report. Right now, we're on bills. So what I'm asking you is, do you want to pay the bills? As it relates to getting to other things, I will in my report, because I got a lengthy report to educate everybody on what's going on here at Thornton Township. So you will have your day. So right now, are you going to approve the general assistance fund?
No, no.
Okay. All right, well, you done with discussion, okay. All right. Nothing, he just get That was it.
So I would like to make a motion to amend the general assistance fund, paying the bills excluding the item.
Okay, before you make your motion, just so y'all know,
Tax
that's
refund
illegal.
software and 42 tax software for $9,100. I'm sorry, and the other one was for $8,745.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is what I mean about let me educate y'all. As it relates to the general assistance fund, that is solely the supervisor. So you amending, you taking out, you trying to replace, you guys have no say-so in it. We put it on here just to be transparent for those that don't understand how this works. If you go and do your research with other townships, you will see they don't even give the board the general assistance fund. They do not even present it to their board. But I do, because I'm being transparent and I want everybody to see what we're doing in the GA fund. So that's what I mean about when you know better, you do better. But yet y'all sit here and try to stop programs that I just said out my mouth. Hey, we're giving tax money back to the residents. And you sat here, Carmen, and said, oh, I want to remove that software. So you don't want to give tax money back to the residents? Make this make sense. Y'all nitpick at every single thing with no substance, with no education on it, and then I tell you what it is, and you still vote no. So y'all can vote all you want. I just told you it's illegal, because y'all know what y'all did when y'all did the last time, and they came back and told y'all cannot do that. So go ahead, call the roll, so their votes, and we will
Can I say something? I actually did do my research. I did call Township of Illinois and ask them about this, and they said as long as there is no budget passed, that you do not have the authorization to do what you want with GA. If there was a budget pass, you absolutely could do. But I did call Township, and they said that you cannot, due to there not being a passed budget.
Okay, and that's not true, so we gonna move forward, because I go back and forth and tell you what they told me, and go there, go there. So we're just gonna keep moving.
See, Tiffany is hating Carmen got loud because Carmen already know Tiffany, so she knows what she gonna say. So because she always have a rebuttal for everything, but since Carmen knows her, she's done the research and pulling out receipts. So Tiffany probably want to beat up Carmen right now.
You guys said y'all taking it out, and y'all see what happened, what I do. All right, call the roll.
We can't have a roll call yet. We currently have a motion by Trustee Carlisle to approve the GA fund, not including items 42 and, was there another one?
Is there a second?
42
the
and
motion
14.
second.
We need
Call
a
the roll.
second and then a roll call for the motion.
Excluding 14 and 42. Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henyard?
No.
Motion passed.
Okay, so for everybody with GA, know that your bills will be paid, everything will still move forward according to state statute. I follow state statute, I don't follow people that got an opinion or that's upset about whatever their dislike is of the supervisor. So just letting you know, if you came to Thornton Township, you asked for my help, whether it's GA or the food pantry, you still get food, you still get everything that you need. Next, we have Road and Bridge. Is there a motion to approve Road and Bridge fund? Is there a second? The motion is second, any discussion? Call her.
Yeah, so this meeting went on for another hour and a half. So this is just part one, you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to go over part two. Tonight I'm going to try to get online because there's a scheduled Dalton meeting. So stay tuned. It all depends on what's going on in the house. So you guys, I appreciate every single last one of you. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you later on this evening, and have a good evening.